This recording contains adults using adult language. Consider this your fair warning and enjoy.
Oh yeah.
I think so. Let me. Take a look at the. Shut up! Don't care. Yep. So I already reviewed that. Okay. So there you go. That's whack. Oh,
That's no fun.
And that's what he does. And then this one's going to over to here, and he's going to try and whack Lucia.
Bring it.
AC?
Shit. That's my exact AC that he rolled for the dice number.
So I don't know if you have any resistances, but you take
5 fire resist.
You have fire resist. Okay, so you take 3 physical, right? That's just the 3 physical. Oh, you take 1 electricity damage.
Cold fire and elec as tiefling.
Oh, okay. Then you take no element damage. You take the 3 physical. That's all.
You punched me.
Well, do you want him to say sorry or something?
Yes.
Unless you have Opso around, it's a very rare occurrence.
Oh!
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 Why Adam doesn't go to the
Confirms
casino.
critical.
Alright. So confirms the critical. Let's draw from a nice...
Critical fail!
This is a melee attack. Woof.
Somehow chops off his own leg.
So, by the way, Rob, I was just about to say whiff, and I remember you mentioning that you hated that word because you always thought it was like a farty noise, and I'm like, it just
No,
it's missing.
That's not what it was. No.
Anyway, the term comes from missing a baseball with a baseball bat, by the way, because that's the sound the bat makes when it wishes through the air. Whiff it. That's where it comes from. I didn't know that. I knew the term, but I never knew its origins. That's why it makes that noise. Just fun knowledge.
Fair enough. No, I was irritated because it seems dumb to me because whiff is like an action one uses like to smell something. Which is what you may have
You mean
misconstrued
waff?
that part of it. No, like to take a whiff of this.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The action is waff, the noun is whiff.
Yeah.
Wafting is what you do to get the smell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So this undead thing clearly meant to do that, and he moves 10 feet, provoking an attack from everybody
Even though I'm at range?
except for Vikak. Can you provoke? Yeah, you probably can't provoke melee. You don't
Yeah.
threaten, so you can't. He provokes attacks of opportunity as normal. So essentially,
Yeah, that's not me.
Only one person can do it. So
I was gonna say, I don't think I can while grappling.
yeah, ultimately, this is Carl. You get an attack of opportunity, and remember, you get a bonus to this. Yay! So this thing kind of, swings his gauntlet out to throw himself at Lucia, and just sort of travels with his fist.
Okay, so that means I get a d20 plus 6.
So ultimately, this thing's moving from here to here, and that's what's provoking.
Okay, cool. And my roll is d20 plus 6, right?
I believe so.
Cool.
Should be on your
I
hair
just want to
chamber,
make
right?
sure that I've got my numbers right, because it's been 2 weeks, that's all.
Yeah, it should say your weapon that you're using, and then it should have a plus sign, a plus number next to it.
Awesome. I'm still reading the stat block properly.
And then also you get that +1, right? Because this is an attack of opportunity against an undead.
It includes the plus 6 includes that.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Oh, confirm. Give me a confirmation because you can critical on an attack of opportunity.
God damn it.
Oh, shit, son. All right, go ahead and give me some double damage.
Nice hits.
Awesome.
Get crunched.
The slash 20 on it. On my damage, the 1d8 slash 2 is just 2 times damage, right?
It should be slash X2.
X2. Okay, so that gives me 16 damage with each one. Is that right?
Add it online. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, no.
That means you would swing for 2d8 plus whatever your extra is.
2d8. Okay, gotcha.
Well, 2d8 plus double the number of damage as well.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up next.
So if your normal thing is 1d8 plus 6, then... sorry, let's make it 1d8 plus 3, then your critical would be 2d8 plus 6.
I'm taking a look right now. Okay, so that's your HP there. You're looking at you have to look at your Morning Star.
I've got the longsword equipped, what I'm using.
Oh, you got the longsword equipped. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
So then, you've got your +5, so that's why your +6 includes it. Oh, you just didn't put the X there. Okay, I see. You probably added this later. You just didn't add the X.
Yeah, I just forgot to add the X to it.
Okay,
I was trying to finish it up quick at the end of the last session. So is that?
Yep. So the 2 there just denotes that the critical is times 2 damage. So essentially, what you'll be doing is. Oh, your damage is quite strange. I don't know if there's an issue with the Morning Star or not, but it should be 1d8 plus your strength modifier. So look at your strength modifier.
Put it on there. My strength modifier should be 4, right?
Yeah, so it should be 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
You can go ahead and make that edit now. Same with your Morning Star and Dagger. They both get the same bonus. Yep. And so ultimately, if you times 2, you times that whole first section. So whatever you see before the slash, you times that by 2.
Got it.
So go ahead and roll your critical. Nice. Right? Okay. Yep, that's correct.
Perfect. So I just did 23 damage to this bitch.
Nice. So here's the deal: is I know that longswords don't do bludgeoning damage. Skeletons, there's a feature for a lot of creatures that's called damage reduction, DR. We just refer to it as DR. And there are certain creatures you can imagine a skeleton stabbing him with like a rapier, like just pointing at him. It's probably not going to do a lot of damage, right? He's an open skeleton; he'll just go right through him. Who gives a shit? He doesn't care. Mm-hmm. So skeletons that have a feature called DR, damage reduction. So the only time you can really do any major damage to them is if you do certain types of damage. In this case, bludgeoning, right? You'd expect that a big hammer would do more to a skeleton than, say, a sword or a pokey
so I straight up should be using my Morning Star, not my sword.
Possible, because you would bypass that DR, okay? But here's the deal. You've done so much damage. Yes, you hit him, and yes, his DR did take effect, but you have done so much damage to him.
It doesn't matter.
You just rock and sock and roll on him, and he just shatters across the wall. Boom! And his fire kind of hits the wall and kind of dissipates in the air, and there's bone dust on the ground. Nice work. So that's your AOO. You fucked him up real good. So there you go. All right.
Awesome.
So that's the end of their turn. They did a bunch of stuff. Things happened. Vikak, your go. So remember, you can get up as a swift. I would say it also doesn't provoke, but there's no one to provoke from. So
Vikak gets up, mumbling something about the earth shifting where it shouldn't be.
I meant to do that.
Speaking of the earth shifting, Rob. Everyone. Sorry, give me a second. Fuck off. Everyone notices exactly what he's grumbling about, and it just there's an earthquake, and this is not affecting anything mechanically, so you don't have to worry about that. The earth is shaking. Everything around you is, and you can feel things like like an earthquake where there are lots of large rocks grinding against each other, and it's just shaking everything. And it's still going on, so you can still feel it happening. Rob, you don't have to worry about it affecting you mechanically. So there you go.
So I feel the heart of the machine spirit. Its glorious V8-ness shining in chrome.
I watched that last night. Such
amazing
a movie.
I'll on the move, pulling out a wand. I believe it was our brawler that got the fuck piss out of him.
Yes. Your brawler is not looking too pretty.
And that's aside from the damage she's had.
Right.
Good pun.
So, while I can't fix the ravages of time or bad hygiene, I can certainly fix the ravages of skeletal things poking you. So, I smack him with a wand to cure light wounds.
Do you say bibbity bobbity boop?
Nope, because I'm pretty sure that's trademarked.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Trademarked it.
I believe that does go off. So that is a whopping D8 plus 1.
Take anything more than... I knew that was going to show up.
Oh, shit.
Suck down that 2 healing and be grateful for it.
Wow.
I feel so secured in my health now.
Now that I've dropped that bomb, so Adam, I gotta actually head out. Apparently my work needs help doing some inventory shit tonight.
Alright.
So I'm sorry for cutting out mid-fight, but got my turn in, so...
Alright.
Vikak's gonna... If you look at his sheet, it's all very...
Fly away.
Essentially, he will stand around and he'll smack the group if there's something living. From what I understand, there probably isn't going to be. Heal hacks. So
Okay.
that's his Dragon Age version of tactics for you.
Okay.
Use him for your examples. Let me know if he dies.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, see it.
User left your channel.
If I see him on Dark Souls on Steam, I will fucking strangle that bastard.
He's blocked you on Steam just so you can't see him.
yeah. Alright, so Vikak has done that. Zoe, it's a really good thing you got healing because these 2 skeletal flame, plasma flame things are just encompassing in they're getting all up in your business. And the heat and the electricity is sparking out across you and carrying the flame. So, yeah.
Is that a mechanics thing or just an aesthetics thing?
Oh,
You
shit.
take a total of 6 damage
Oh, God.
from both fire and
Womp
electricity. So you
Talk
don't have any
about
resistances. So
Fucking hair's edge right now.
so these things, one of them has you grapple, or you're grappled with one of them, so you're brushing up against this seat, and that's what's going on.
Great. Well, he's all in and all out, so I'm going to roll to hopefully sustain my grapple.
You do. In fact,
Sweet.
with that kind of number, you could probably pin him.
I could, but seeing as how 2 things flaming all up in my grill isn't good, I'm going to use the option I can to cause damage to him. Which,
Okay.
If I've read this correctly, I don't have to roll for the attack?
I don't think so. Grapple.
Once you're grappling an opponent, successful check allows you to continue grappling the foe, and also allows you to perform one of the following actions as part of the standard actions spent to maintain the grapple. So, move, damage, pin, or tie up. So yeah, I can just
so it's
give
just
damage.
doing damage.
I guess
It's kind of like you're smashing his head into the floor.
Yeah, it's like give him a chokehold or something.
Yeah,
So I
shit, full Nelson.
just
Go
roll
for it.
for my unarmed strike.
You just do the damage.
Yeah, all 5 of it.
All right. What kind of damage is it?
Bare hand,
Blunt?
so I'm assuming blunt.
Bludgeoning. Yep, bludgeoning. Yep, so pop! You pop it in the head, and it crumbles over. And you just have
If you
to
finger
just let
jab his eye socket, is
Woohoo.
that piercing damage?
it go. So you pop this thing on the head.
I'm just trying. So that was only a standard.
Mm-hmm.
So I would still have a movement, correct?
Yes.
Though I would still get an attack of opportunity leaving this square, even though if I was moving through my comrades, correct?
Correct, because the square you're leaving doesn't have a
Yeah.
combat.
Correct.
The
The unfortunate thing about positioning.
Yep. There isn't no matter where I could even 5-foot step to, I'd be in range of a person. So I guess I'll just stay here because it keeps me at least within range of the healer if I survive that long.
Okay.
Looking to
Carl,
you, Ben.
Here you go.
All right, so correct me if I'm wrong. If I go here, that would be considered a attack of opportunity for him.
Yes.
And
This one,
yes,
that would not be an AOO for him.
No,
No.
you could 5-foot step to that one.
You have to leave a threatened square.
If
Okay,
you were
so I
in
wanna
that
go
square and you
into-
backed out of it, it would be one.
I want to
Yeah.
go into this one though.
Okay, so here's the deal. Let's put this out. If you take your step there, that
Yeah.
does not provoke. The moment you go to take that step is what provokes, because you've exited this threatened square.
And I can't move along this bank of computers.
Well, I'm totally okay with you doing that, but you sort of have to give me an acrobatics check because you're sort of jumping onto these computers and trying to. It's kind of like the idea of balancing yourself on the curbs. That,
Yeah.
but a little bit more intense because the controls are at an angle. Okay,
All right,
so
okay, before I move though, question is, would that be considered flanking where I move to?
No.
no,
No.
the only place that'd be considered flanking is over here. So right here. Which you could make it there. You could acrobatics here. Oh, you'd go to here and then you'd
Yeah,
provoke
and
no
then
matter
you'd
what
threat.
square you.
Can he
You-
only attack me with an attack of opportunity once?
If
Per turn.
Unless
You-
they have combat reflexes, which I'm going to assume these guys probably don't.
Correct.
All right, so it would be a
Those
safe
assumptions get
and
you killed.
possibly smart move to do. Correct?
Yes. If
And
that's
just
where you
take
want to
the
make
attack
it,
of opportunity.
yeah. If you want to just make it there and you're willing to take the attack of opportunity no matter what, it's probably your best bet because at least then you don't have to make an acrobatics roll. You will take an AOO. The good news is you have a +1 to that.
Exactly. That's why I'm willing to risk it.
Okay. So this is essentially when you are here.
Yep.
And what is your AC, including your +1?
It'll be 18, including the +1.
Okay, you make it. So he misses.
Awesome. All right. So now that I'm over there, I can do an attack on him.
Yep,
with
and
the
get him.
+2 for the flanking.
You got
Yep.
it.
Perfect.
Good
Other
move.
question throughout this movement: is it possible to drop the longsword and draw my mace throughout that movement, or no?
Absolutely. Dropping an item is a free action. So
Perfect.
essentially, let's do this. I'll just give me a second here.
Absolutely.
You dropped your item here, so we'll just do that as a marker. Okay.
Yep.
So that's where you've dropped it as your free action. Then
Correct.
you moved. During that move is when you drew the Morning Star. I think that's what she said.
Yes.
So-
and badassly avoided that attack.
And badassly
Yep.
avoided that attack all at the same time. So absolutely, what you just did is perfectly legal. You just have to drop the weapon first so that you can draw it during the move.
Perfect. I wanted to make sure I understood how that whole sequence worked. We talked about it earlier. Just wanted to confirm I still understand it.
Yep, you got it.
Perfect. All right. So now I get a +2 to my attack because we're flanking, correct?
You got it.
Definitely.
Perfect. Does that also give you a +2 if you were to attack as well? Zoe? No, Lucia.
Yes, I would also.
I would
benefit
not.
from
He
it.
would.
Yeah. Okay. So Lucia doesn't, but Zoe does. Okay. Cool.
Using a pistol, it's a little rougher for me to try and get flanking.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. So go ahead and make
Just
your attack
don't
with a +2.
miss him.
Just wanted
please
to make sure I
fuck
had
him
the right
up.
one there.
Nice.
Good swing.
Good swing.
Thank
You make contact.
And
Contact.
now roll for damage, right?
Yep.
Oh, max out the damage. Just do it, all of it.
Well, he's gonna have bludgeoning damage, so he'll be okay.
Yeah. Just...
Oh,
Nice. good
That's
roll.
nice. That's good.
Whack. You take it out.
Womp.
Awesome. And I saved
Yay!
my buddy's
Zoe
life.
feels a little bit safer now.
All right.
Nice move. All right, Lucia. Guess what?
Well, rolling her neck a bit, kind of getting a crack in here and there.
By the way,
as
you
she
suck.
does that.
Because you have resistances, so you don't
Yep.
take the AoE, the
Note,
effect damage.
note to self: next time, make a tiefling for a brawler.
Tieflings are, you gotta be careful with a tiefling because they give certain things, but as you dip into what I've done with the alternate races, which Adam has so graciously made me not have to roll, there's a way where you lose certain things but gain certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it. So you
But-
are.
As a move action, this sexy bitch is going to reload her pistol thanks to the rapid reload feat.
Does that? Does that provoke?
That's what I need to check. And if it does,
I know
meh.
that. I think normally it does, but because of your feet, it may not. I think normally it does. I don't use it very often. Reload. Let's take a look. Let's Google this.
Rapid reload. Still provokes attacks of opportunity.
All right.
Give me a roll. Bring it, bitch.
Attack you with his gauntlet and probably miss.
Whoosh, yeah. Time to shoot this bitch in the face. Now, because we are in melee, -2 in total, because I have a +6, but there's a -4.
Okay.
Nope. Unless he's gotten touch AC of 6.
No.
No, wait,
Oh,
if you
well.
have a +6 in total, but there's a -4, you'd still be at a +2.
That'd still be a no.
Which is still not enough. Now that he's not flat-footed. All right, so he is going to 5 foot. No, he's not smart enough to do that. Sorry, he's not smart enough.
I was gonna say, don't you? I know exactly what you were.
Checking
Well,
intelligence scores.
If the other one was alive, he would have done it because that's how they work. But
yeah, well, he was right
his
there.
own-
Like, it would make sense. But
Yeah, he's the only one left alive, so he's not smart enough. Okay, so I'm going to guess that he misses on that one.
Yeah,
What's your
17.
AC? 17? Yeah, okay,
17.
yeah. He totally misses.
If
Alright,
I
the
can
cat-
give Cowboy a quick behind the scenes on creatures,
Go for it.
whenever you see a stat block for a creature, it will say this is how they act with like a morale, and this is what they do during combat, this is what they do before combat. So it gives you an idea of how to prep for before the heroes come against anything.
Yeah, okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I can see a lot of different kinds of uses. That's good.
yeah, 'cause
Oh.
we've had some monsters we've gone up against. Oh, I'll take that 4, by the way. Where their whole thing is they won't attack something or like just randomly attack things. They'll always attack the last thing that attacked them, kind of thing. Yay!
Cool.
I feel a little better.
Okay.
And if
so-
you're not sure how something will act, just look at the intelligence score and decide for yourself.
Yep. So the CAC just, touches with his wand. I'm not going to deal too much with. And I don't really care about rolling the dice for him. So Zoe, it's your go.
I've already wounded the beast. Finish it off.
I thought you missed.
My first shot hit.
Okay, yeah, right. So yeah, I guess I'll 5 foot to here, and I'll just do like a regular attack. 15.
15 is a hit.
Sweet. Damage strike. 7.
And it is bludgeoning.
Correct.
Goes out.
Yes!
You just have these, so we'll call it the grinding, this earthquakey grinding seems to have stopped. And the door behind Vikak closes.
Oh, joy.
Lovely. Also, I'm gonna
Before
pick
we
up my
move on, I'm
longsword
going to
before
ask...
we do anything.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go
I-
ahead.
Just want to pick up my longsword.
Yeah. Don't want to forget shit like that. Before we head on, I'm going to ask Vikak if he could top me up a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. He's got a wand of lots of uses, so
Oh, wow, how do I get one of those?
yeah. Comes with like 50 uses, I
That's
think.
another 7. I think that would actually do good. Yeah, I think that's me topped up. Thanks.
All right. Vikak is going to stay in here, and so if you ever need healing, you can come back to him. He will
I
be
go
your
to him for
NPC
healing.
quest. Yeah, do you actually need healing?
Yeah, I'm down by 3,
Oh, okay.
which is
Yeah,
kind of big
Alright,
for a
just-
D10.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
baby.
just take the 3. Just take
Oh,
the
no,
3.
you're...
Just take the 3.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm at 8 on my hit points, and non-lethal is at 5.
Okay, just heal it. Heal. You're at 8, or you need 8. How many do you need to be max?
I need 3.
Oh, okay. Just take it. Yep, you got it. So there's this whirring and these bleep bloop blop bleep 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 bleep. Yep, bleep bloop bleep blop. These bunch of beeping and whirring and noises. You can almost imagine it like a TARDIS. Right?
Disney needs to hire you for their sound effects department.
Yeah, I know. Think of it like a TARDIS, right? Ultimately, you've got these panels of weird electronics similar to a TARDIS, and in the center is this pillar, right? And this pillar, it lights up with what we as us, just so I can describe it to you so you understand, it's a hologram. Okay, your characters may not understand this, but we do. And in that hologram is this odd image. And what you see that kind of 3D version of this image.
Oh, wow. I'm assuming, obviously, that's the map of the area we are in.
Does it look like the map you're in?
A little bit.
Yeah. Probably. You can almost tell, right? There's this entrance that you went through originally, and then there's the little guest room that you were in with the two guys, and then you're in the center area here. But you can see there's these two rooms to the sides, and you can see to the left of that there's this little almost side profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's the top, and then there's the stairs you went down, and then there's this shaft that you haven't dealt with. But then again, there's a door with a shaft in front of you. So, okay, yeah, it's absolutely reasonable to go, okay, this is a map of where we're at. But what you see, the one thing you see that's strange about this map is you see the circles that are all around it.
That have doors that don't
to nothing.
connect.
Into nothing. You see the door at the bottom, see how it directly links to the to the rest of the room? That whole image has been rotated ever so slightly. So what you get, and you probably might have to zoom in a bit here just to view it, but because what you get is the doorway, the hallway.
Does this entire room rotate?
The entire room, the hallway, the staircase is almost like that in the middle. Although it's the circles that have rotated, right? So instead, you almost get like a circle here and a circle here.
Huh.
Does that make sense?
So we're inside the spoke of the tire.
The way that I would then is like, well, Zoe would assume is that now they have shifted, and we're technically locked into this area right now because the stairs would not line up with the what's it called anymore? The elevator.
But why did it shift?
Exactly, and exactly. So, and that's all the whole grinding, everything that occurred seems to time up with when all of these machines turned on. Right? Because as soon as the machines started to come up and boot up, almost a few seconds later, everything started to grind, and you're like, okay, that was probably the shifting.
Evidently, these machines hate humans, so Zoe is going to look to see if there is a Skynet stamp on any of this machinery.
Well, what you do see, what you do see on one of the panel readouts, not in the great 3D, not in the hologram, but on the panel readout in the center, you can see what the green thing is on the map. Get this.
Deployment carousel halted between position. Carousel must be realigned to access exits from security sublevel. Manual realignment systems offline. Great. Holographic controls functional. Holographic interface apparatus not detected in vicinity. Holographic interface apparatus last logged in monitor room to access atmospheric controls for atmospheric nullification.
None of that sounds good.
I agree.